Outlander fans, hold on to your seats. In Season 8, Episode 1, the burning question remains, is Faith still alive? The shocking twists, heart-stopping moments, and hidden secrets will have you questioning everything you thought you knew. Stick around to find out if hope really survives the impossible. You'll want to open your video by jumping straight into the mystery, instantly grabbing your audience's attention. Start by asking, is Faith still alive? The main question everyone is dying to know after watching Episode 1 of Season 8. Set the stage by hinting at the emotional weight of this question. Tease some of the key moments from the episode, like any significant interactions or suspenseful pauses that raise doubts about Faith's fate. You don't need to give everything away just yet. Instead, let the tension build as you mention how this episode brings new clues and possibilities to the surface. By diving right into the mystery, you keep your audience engaged from the very beginning, eager to see how it all unfolds. Start by taking a step back and revisiting the emotional journey fans have gone through since Faith's disappearance. Recall the tragic moments that led to her presumed death, especially the emotional toll it took on Jamie and Claire. Reflect on how those moments were not just heartbreaking, but pivotal in shaping the characters' paths. By reminding viewers of these emotional stakes, you'll help them feel invested in the mystery of whether Faith could still be alive. Tie this to the new episode, showing how the past plays a crucial role in understanding why her fate feels unresolved. This builds on the existing emotional connection with the characters, making the question of her survival even more urgent. In this part of the video, you'll focus on analyzing the episode for subtle clues that may suggest Faith could still be alive. Instead of just focusing on the main plot points, take the time to dissect smaller, often overlooked moments that might hint at her survival. For example, you could examine any conversations or glances between Jamie and Claire, where they show signs of uncertainty or longing. Could these moments imply that they're holding on to a sliver of hope? Perhaps there are subtle visual cues, like a piece of clothing, an item, or a location that seems to have symbolic significance, pointing to Faith's possible return. Additionally, consider the dialogue from other characters. Did anyone mention Faith in a way that suggests she might not be gone for good? Perhaps there's a comment made by a secondary character that seems innocuous at first, but carries more weight when you think about it in the context of Faith's fate. Did someone allude to a memory of her or a place that might serve as a clue? Even small, seemingly insignificant exchanges can carry meaning in the Outlander universe, where everything has a deeper layer. Look at how the pacing of the episode builds tension around the idea of her survival. If the show lingers on certain shots or pauses before characters react, it might be signaling to the audience that something is being deliberately withheld, a clue that there's more to this story than meets the eye. You might even consider moments of silence, where a character's expression conveys more than words could, hinting that there's hope or fear tied to the possibility of Faith still being out there. Finally, consider the episode's overall tone. Outlander often uses visual and auditory cues to set up future plotlines, and Season 8. Episode 1 may be no different. Is there a shift in the atmosphere or a change in how the characters react to certain situations that could be signaling a major twist? If there's a notable shift in the show's typical tone or pace, it could be a deliberate choice to set the stage for a reveal later on, perhaps a surprise return for Faith. In this section, the goal is to make your audience feel like they're in the midst of unraveling the mystery with you, offering them a detailed, analytical perspective on every little clue that could suggest Faith is still alive. By breaking down these elements, you engage your audience's curiosity and keep them hooked on every small detail that could turn the tide in favor of a possible return. As you move into discussing the reactions of other key characters, this section will delve into how their responses to the potential survival of Faith reveal not only their emotions, but also deeper insights into their arcs. Take a look at how Jamie, Claire, and other important characters react to any mention or hint of Faith's return. Their reactions can be powerful indicators of their internal struggles and hopes. For instance, Jamie's reaction to the idea that Faith might still be alive is crucial. Does he show any flicker of hope or disbelief? Is there a moment where his guard drops, revealing that the pain of losing her still affects him deeply? This would not only be emotional but also carry weight in terms of his character development. For Claire, a character whose rationality often clashes with her deep emotional connections, her response could show a complex mix of hope, fear, and skepticism. Does she hold on to hope, or has she reconciled with the loss in a way that seems final? How does her reaction shape the narrative moving forward? For both characters, their interactions with each other can also serve as a mirror of their differing perspectives. Jamie might be more hopeful, while Claire might be more cautious, creating tension that makes their dynamic even more compelling. Other secondary characters can also play an important role. Look for moments where characters like Brianna or Roger, who have strong connections to Claire and Jamie, respond to the possibility of Faith's return. Their reactions can offer a new lens through which to view the situation. Does Brianna, perhaps, share in her parents' hope, or is she more cynical? Is Roger's response driven by his protective instincts? These reactions can deepen the emotional complexity of the storyline and highlight the ways in which the past continues to haunt each character, shaping their responses to the present. Additionally, consider how the reactions of these characters set up future plotlines. If Jamie or Claire's response seems uncertain or conflicted, it might signal that they will need to confront this issue later, driving future conflicts or resolutions. Their emotional reactions to the possibility of Faith's survival can also reveal the stakes. This isn't just about finding out if Faith is alive. It's about how that knowledge will impact the characters and their relationships. The emotional stakes in this section are high, and discussing how these characters process the idea of Faith's return gives your audience a deeper understanding of the psychological toll this mystery takes on each of them. By diving into their emotional responses, you'll not only keep the tension high, but also highlight the intricate web of relationships that makes Outlander so engaging. In this final section of your video, you'll shift the focus to your own thoughts and predictions, which will give your audience a chance to engage with you and voice their own theories. After discussing the key moments, clues, and character reactions throughout the episode, offer your personal take on whether or not you believe Faith is still alive. This is your opportunity to tie everything together and provide your perspective based on the evidence you've presented. You could talk about how certain details, whether it's a character's subtle behavior, a cryptic piece of dialogue, or the general mood of the episode, lead you to believe that Faith's survival is a strong possibility. Make your case as convincingly as possible, backing it up with specific moments from the episode that you've analyzed. This not only deepens the engagement with your audience, but also sets up an interesting conversation in the comments section, where viewers can agree, disagree, or offer their own theories. Whether you're leaning towards her being alive or you think her survival is too far-fetched, make sure to explain your reasoning thoroughly, so your audience can follow your thought process. You can also expand on how the reveal of Faith's fate could impact the larger storyline in future episodes. What role could she play if she returns? How might her survival shake things up for Jamie, Claire, and the rest of the characters? This could lead to speculation about new conflicts, potential reunions, or the emotional and dramatic fallout from her return. It helps elevate the stakes and keeps the conversation flowing long after the video ends. To close, invite your viewers to share their thoughts and predictions in the comments. Ask them whether they think Faith is truly alive, or if they believe her storyline is finished. Encourage a lively debate, which not only boosts viewer interaction but also creates a sense of community around the video. By ending with a call to action for audience engagement, You'll keep the discussion going and invite viewers to come back for more content, knowing that their thoughts are valued and they can participate in shaping the conversation. Thank you all so much for tuning in and joining me in diving deep into Outlander Season 8, Episode 1. Whether you agree or disagree with my theories, I love hearing your thoughts, so don't forget to drop your predictions in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future episodes and discussions. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being part of this community. Until next time, stay curious. And I'll see you in the next video.